Swisher, co-host on the move. Good morning, sunshine. Laura's on time and on target. Looks like somebody needs a walk. Don't worry, there's always time for co-host's best friend. At the office, Laura's not afraid of a little hard work. That's our girl. And every night on Unscrewed with Martin Sargent, she reminds us why she's America's sweetheart. Look out, world. She's Laura Swisher, co-host on the move.
I'm Martin Sargent. Clearly, I'm the guy. Duh. I'm pretty much the man. Get with it. Yo, what's up? That's rad, man. What's up? I've never seen anything like that. Blingo. Blingo? Unscrewed. That's right. Hello there, and welcome to Unscrewed, the show that will not be silenced by a cruel government that doesn't trust you to know the truth. I'm Martin Sargent. And I'm pleased to announce that after that really cool intro, my little sidekick, Laura Swisher, has been promoted to my big sidekick. Laura!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Feels great.
Really
it feels great.
So, Laura, tonight on the show, one of our guests, this guy, Mark Hazelwood, he thinks that in the next few months, Planet X, which is the 10th planet in our solar system, might orbit so close to the Earth that it could destroy much of the planet, including the city of San Francisco.
But I just moved here.
I know, it sounds sucky at first, but hear me out here. Think about it. I mean, I think it's a foregone conclusion that this show is going to get canceled.
Definitely.
So think about how much less embarrassing it would be if the show was canceled by Planet X destroying the city, and not because the ratings are so low and the show is so remarkably stupid.
But I haven't even had a chance to visit Alcatraz. This sucks.
There's also a great Thai restaurant down on Fillmore. You really owe it to yourself to get the pad Thai before the Armageddon.
Well, I know you were talking about them before, and I've been putting it off, and now
do it. You've still got a couple months. In addition to warnings about Planet X killing us all, if you play as much Dungeons & Dragons as me and my friends do, you'll be psyched to know that the unofficial wizard of New York City, Blackwolf the Dragonmaster, Duke of Talisker, is here.
Nice.
That's right. Blackwolf, Duke of Talisker. I believe Talisker is a mystic realm just north of Crackpipesburg. But first, here's our musical guest, the man that needs no introduction, especially in Germany, my father figure, David Hasselhoff. He kicks so much ass.
I didn't realize how penetrating his eyes were.
We're going to check back with the Knight Rider a little later in the show. Don't want to miss that. But first...
Now, Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent.
Welcome to Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent. Martin Sargent reporting. Well, nothing much happened, so just two stories tonight, and here's the first. According to the Weekly World News, scientists have been splicing genes together again, and here's what they've come up with. Meat that grows on trees. That's right, cow plus grapefruit equals space-age beef fruit. You can tell when they're right because they moo when you thump them. Oh. The new meat fruit appeals to vegetarians who savor the taste of beef but don't want to hurt animals, though confused farm boys everywhere are asking, how am I supposed to have sex with a grapefruit? And secondly and finally, if you feel your college material, you might want to look into LA's newest school, Erotic University. The school is supposed to teach you everything your high school sex ed teacher didn't teach you, such as the fact that it was wrong for him to touch me. College founder Jeff Booth was motivated to start the school after he and his wife became swingers and realized there was still a lot he needed to learn about sex, like the fact that people who become swingers are really creepy. Students won't be allowed to actually have sex in class, but with any luck, they'll get enough later. And that's an abbreviated, thank God, Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent. I'm Martin Sargent.
Good work there.
Yeah, tried hard. Hey, the Wizard of Oz has nothing on this guy. It's Blackwolf the Dragonmaster greeting us mortals from his dark chambers in New York City. Stick around. It's not easy easy being a wizard in New York City these days. I mean, that commute from Queens could be a real bitch when you're pushing 5,000 years of age, but somehow our next guest manages to pull it off. Blackwolf Dragonmaster, Duke of Talisker, many thanks to thee for coming hither.
Greetings to you, my Lord Sir Martin. A pleasure to say hello to you.
Likewise. So, Master Blackwolf, you're the unofficial wizard of New York City. I'm thinking if I was the wizard of New York City, I would turn the East River into Wild Turkey Bourbon and Times Square into a Cheetos farm. On a day-to-day basis, what do you use your wizardly powers for?
Well, my powers are mostly used to protect the good dragons of the multiverse. At least they have been since 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You see, ever since 9/11, it has been my solemn duty to inspire creativity within the goodly gentles of the city, county, and state of New York.
You're doing a very good job of that. So in the pantheon of wizards, we got Gandalf, we've got Harry Potter, we've got Michael Jordan. Where do you rank?
Well, me? Well, I suppose I'd be a distant, I don't know, 12th.
A distant 12th. You don't think that you could kick Harry Potter's scrawny little English ass?
I don't think kicking Harry Potter's butt would do. However, I know one wizard who deserves a proper ass kicking.
And who's that?
That would be Lord Voldemort himself. Besides, Dumbledore happens to be a friend of mine, and we email each other frequently.
You guys just can't talk to each other through like some sort of telepathic powers?
Hey, some days you gotta keep up with technology, some days you don't.
Which of your powers would you use to beat Michael Jordan in basketball?
Let's see. I guess teleporting would be in order.
That would probably work. You couldn't keep up with that. Maybe Mike could. I don't know. You're friends with Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. You're going to be appearing on his new album, Songs in the Key of Poop.
And don't you forget to finish your fillet of fish. Oh, Dragon Master.
Yes.
Can you sing a little bit of? Are you singing on that album?
Oh yes. Here's one I remember. Underage be shown. Twaddle.
Okay, that's good enough. That was a fine attempt. Listen, you say you have clairvoyance. I have with me here a set of Dungeons and Dragons dice. I want to test you out. I have a 20-sided die. I'm going to roll it. Think real hard now. What number am I going to roll?
Let's see. By my estimation, Martin, you are about to roll a 6.
A 6. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice. I rolled a 20. Looks like I made my saving throw. That's a Dungeons and Dragons joke for all the people at home right there. So along with clairvoyance, telekinesis, dragon charming, and spellcraft, you're also fond of hiking and cooking, or so it says so on your website. What's your favorite dish that you make?
The perfect dish is a mini pastrami sandwich created with English muffins. My mortal-born alter ego, Master Richard, was nice enough to introduce me to the wonders of pastrami.
And do you often also drink mead and fornicate with lusty serving wenches?
Well, mead I don't drink. Coca-Cola I do drink.
Do you get a lot of tail wearing that outfit walking around New York City? I'm thinking you must.
Well, I've had everything happen to me. I've been mistaken for Moses, for Jesus. I've had more than my share of wise asses bump into me and wonder what the hell I'm doing in this town.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. I'll bet you do. Before we go, one more question. Looks like your glasses are broken. They're all covered with tape. If you have such magical powers, why can't you just fix them with the cast of a spell?
Yes. I'm brewing a little bit of Oculus to repair them myself, but that's for me to use and you to find out.
Well, Blackwolf, I wish you many more days filled with magic, adventure, and the musical accompaniment of lutes.
Yes, indeed. By the way, those of you who are wondering, my dear dream wench, Fiona VA. eternal and lovable princess of requests.
Yeah, I was wondering that. Thanks for being here, Blackwolf.
Ah, yes, you too. Be
Bye-bye,
well.
ta-ta, well met, all that. Up next, a man who believes a rogue planet is due to come hurtling past Earth, causing massive geological and social upheaval, and the government is keeping this all a secret. Stick around.
And now it's time for another moment in NASA history.
You know, Bob, I've always found it easier.
Shut up.
Unscrewed. Screwed? Unscrewed. And welcome back. So, what would you do if the world as we know it was about to end? Our next guest says a rogue planet named Planet X is imminently due to pass by the Earth, causing massive earthquakes, hurricanes, and a shift in the Earth's magnetic poles. Here to explain what might be the biggest issue of the millennium is Mark Hazelwood. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's our pleasure. So, Mark, NASA knows about this, the Vatican knows about this, and governments around the world are trying to keep Planet X a secret. Why are they trying to keep it a secret?
Well, they have a lot of money they want to protect to the very last minute, and panic, so they care.
What do you mean they have a lot of money to protect?
Well, if they let this knowledge out, would you keep your money in the stock market? If you knew
I don't have any money in the stock market. It's a moot point.
All right, well, it could potentially collapse the financial markets of the world and cause panic.
So have the governments of the world been trying to silence your message about Planet X?
Well, yes, they are letting some of it out, but to a small extent, that's it.
Is there a risk that men in black are going to assassinate me because I granted you this interview?
Oh, absolutely not. They've already gone through their assassinations. At this point, they've done their job.
Right on. So what's the best evidence that there is a Planet X? How do you know this thing is up there getting closer?
Well, I would say if you go to the New Illustrated Science and Invention Encyclopedia.
Go there often.
You can find this in your local library, 1987 to 1989 edition. Volume 18 under space probes. You're going to find out that the first space probes that we sent up, Pioneers 10 and 11, triangulated our twin sun, which is dark, and Planet X. And they have a diagram there in the encyclopedia you can see.
So we have that diagram there that you found when you were in the library one afternoon, apparently.
Yeah.
But are there any other pictures out there of Planet X? I know there's some other supporters of the Planet X theory that claim to have other pictures. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where can I find these?
There's some fabrication, some
like
artwork. Some artwork.
That's a fabrication?
Yeah, that's nice artwork as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does anyone have real images of Planet X? That doesn't look like artwork to me. That looks real.
The Hubble looks at it. NASA knows. I mean, there's all kinds of inside government agencies, and the Vatican is fully aware of this.
Yeah, the Pope knows all about this.
Oh, yeah, they got the Pope scope.
He's shaking with fear, isn't he?
Well, you know, Father Malachi Martin, triple doctorate, got on the radio back in 97 and said, in 5 to 10 years, this planet's going to pass, and there would perhaps be millions of deaths.
So what's your best estimate? When is Planet X going to be here? Do I have to worry about it right now, next year? I mean, there's a lot of things I want to do.
Okay, well, I addressed that on my website. At the same time, I'd say anywhere from a few months to a couple years from now. You got to pay real close attention. It could blindside us.
It could blindside us. Are you taking steps to, like, you know, get a lot of stuff out of your system? You know what I'm talking about the next few years?
No, I've already done that. I'm a grandfather.
All right, so, but this thing has been here before. Planet X passed before. It's a 3,600-year cycle, correct?
Right.
What happened last time Planet X came nigh the Earth?
Well, what it does, it passes by, it never hits us, but it brings an entourage of other objects with us. Some of those objects could be impact objects. And when it passes, it has a wake, an electromagnetic gravitational wave that hits the crust of the Earth and sends the crust through a tidal wave. A tidal wave going through the crust. At the same time, the waters start sloshing over the shorelines. 95% of the population right now lives within 50 to 100 miles of the shoreline. When this thing passes, it certainly has the potential of causing the waters to slosh over that 95% of the shoreline.
So we're in San Francisco right now. We're less than 7 miles from the shoreline. Mark, What's your best estimate? Are we in trouble here?
You'd have to go up into the rolling hills really quick. I don't know how you're going to get there really quick.
Christ. I hate the hills. It's cold up there. Where are you going to go? I mean, you live in Toronto right now.
That is true. I don't know if that's a good place. Too close to the Great Lakes.
Plus the SARS thing.
Oh, SARS. I think that's another scam.
All right, that's another. The government's behind that one, too.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Pope John, starting that SARS thing. So these cycles, they coincide with other historic events. You say that Atlantis may have
That would be 3 passages ago.
Three
That's
passages
correct.
ago. So
You're right.
Atlantis did exist, but it was destroyed by Planet X 3 passages ago.
Right.
How about anything else? Any other historical events that were caused by Planet X going on?
Well, yeah. I mean, the Exodus.
Moses going through the Red Sea?
Exactly.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Go figure. Well, this is all in a book. It's called Blindsided, Planet X in 2003. Earth changes. Actually, it's the way it's written is Blindsided, Planet X passes in 2003. Earth changes?
No, actually, the question mark is behind the 2003.
Okay. So people can read this book and learn more about Planet X.
Or go to the website.
And the website is what?
PlanetX2003.com.
Okay, great. They're going to learn all about Planet X there. Mark, where are you going to be when this happens? Where is the safest place to go?
Well, up in the rolling hills someplace above 1,000 feet, let's
All
say.
right. That's where I'm going to be then, you and me. We'll have fun up there.
All
Good
right.
times. Looking forward to it. Mark Hazelwood, thanks very much for being here. All right. It's Gary, rogue man about town on another scary mission. That's in 3 minutes. But first, check out where the monkey sticks his finger. This is pretty funny. Watch this. All right, there's the big papa monkey. Now, watch the little monkey. He's climbing up the left. Now watch his finger. Where does he put his finger? In the ass! In the ass! No, don't smell that little guy. Oh! Welcome back. Hey, our hidden camera guy, Gary, hit the streets again recently. This time, asking people to help him find his remote control airplane. The catch? There is no airplane.
Where is it? I don't know, dude. It's a plane. Yeah, it's a plane thing. It's like a stealth. It's a stealth thing. You can't see it though. I can hear it. Do you see it? It's over that way? Yeah, it's stealth technology. It's a new high-tech thing. Do you guys see it?
Yeah, I see it just here.
No, that's not it. That's not it. I don't see it! I can hear it, but I don't see it. I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. I don't know. I can hear it, but I can't. It's stuck somewhere.
Helicopter?
A plane.
What kind of plane?
It's a plane. It's like a Cessna. A stealth fighter.
Oh, really?
Stealth fighter plane, yeah. Yeah, I can hear it, but I can't see it. But you get it up there in the sky and you can't see it. You press a little thing on here, you stealth, and now it's stuck.
Oh, Gary. You're so scary, Gary. Hey, can you tell your gack from your Ajax, your blow from your Ivory Snow? We've got a nifty little game all the booger sugar buyer should ace. It's called Coke or Cleaner. Let's play. Laura, I think you'll be ace at this game.
What is that supposed to be?
Well, I mean, you're so clean. You could obviously tell your cleaning products from your cocaine, right?
Right.
So let's play. Let's take a look at this first little sample. It looks like, oh, I don't know, 2 grams. What? Is that Coke or Cleaner?
That looks like about 2 grams of baking soda.
Okay, she said that's not... Wrong! That is actually high-grade
about
Peruvian flake, my dear. How about this one over here? Should we go to this one? Is that Coke?
Yes, it
Or
is.
Is that Cleaner? That is cocaine. Laura Swisher said, no! See, you put the wrong stuff up your nose, you're going to be in trouble, Laura. This is a...
But I've got a clean nose, at least.
Let's try one more. Is this, whatever the hell that is that Coke or Cleaner?
That's definitely cleaner.
That's definitely Cleaner, she says. Hey, audience? Yeah? You are right, Laura Swisher. That is, in fact, Cleaner. Very good. You're really good at this game.
I love to clean.
God. All right, calling all you dateless losers, Laura, this means you.
Yeah.
The Unscrewed website has the solution to your romantic woes. Just go to techtv.com/unscrewed and scroll down here to where it says Personal of the Day. Just click on the hottie du jour there, and you'll be taken to the Tech TV personal site at personals.techtv.com. Use the handy search tool to find available women, men, and consenting farm animals in your zip code, or post your own personal just by clicking Join Now. Now, this is the really fun part. Listen to this. When you register through Tech TV Personals, if you register through Tech TV Personals, you're going to have the chance to appear on this very show in an upcoming dating segment. How exciting is that, right? Just make sure, I know, it's not that thrilling. Believe us, being on the show, it's not that thrilling. Just make sure that you check this box that says, yes, I wish to be contacted about being cast in TV shows. So sign up now and get laid the unscrewed way.
Never.
Never. That was a fun show. I got a big kick out of that, didn't you?
I got a big kick out of as well, Marty.
I think we should play Coker Cleaner after the show.
With real
cleaning products. We'll come over to mine. It'll be as fun as that Tupperware party I held last week.
I didn't know you had a Tupperware party.
Anyway, hey, Blackwolf was there. Thanks to Blackwolf for coming to my Tupperware party and being on our show. Mark Hazelwood, thanks for stopping by. And, of course, David Hasselhoff. See everyone tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye.
I walks up in the club, and the ladies looking lovely. Tried to show some love, but the haters tried to mug me. Walk up to the bar.